Hi friends, are you someone who is tired of setting up goals that you never achieve? I'm going to tell you why your habits are holding you back and how to fix it based on this book called Atomic Habits by James Clear. So, what this book tells is if you make a progress of at least 1% a day, it will give you a progress of around 37% in a year. So, your progress is like an exponential growth. So, if you put 1% each day, your progress will have an exponential growth and you will go better and better and better. Okay, but you have to be always careful what habits you choose because it's a compound effect, as you can see. So if you do some positive habits like gaining knowledge each day, little bit, and I'm not telling you you will become a genius, but you might become expert in your field. But what if every day you are you are stressful about little things? For example, you are one day you are stressful about the traffic, the next day you are stressful about something else, and that becomes a habit, and then you might end up in serious health issues. So habit is like a double edged sword. Okay, so you have to be very careful what habits you choose, whether it is positive or a negative habit, and you always think like what are the habits that you build up in your life. Okay, in this book, what James Clear tells us is not to focus on the goal, but focus on the system, okay, of building habits. So there are two approaches of building a habit. Most people, so if I show you, so we have an of outcome that we expect from the habit, like for example weight loss or getting a habit of reading, something like that. So that's the outcome, and then we have the process. So if our aim is to lose weight, maybe the process will be going to gym daily or exercising daily. Okay, and then we have our identity. So our identity maybe like our goal is to lose weight. Maybe our identity is like we'll think, okay, I'm not a person who exercises a lot, so I am not a healthy person. So that might be our identity. So we have three phases: outcome, process, and identity. Most people, what they do is they first focus on the goal or outcome. Okay, so they'll think, okay, my outcome is to lose weight, so my process is to go to exercise. So that's the habit that I have to build. But the more effective way is to first focus on the identity. So we have to think that or change our identity in our mind. So we have to think that we were a not healthy person in our past life, but in this life we are a very healthy person. We always go to gym, we do all the exercise, and so we are very healthy person. So that's the mindset we have to keep. So for example, if you are going to quit smoking, you are a smoker, you want to quit smoking, so you are trying hard to quit smoking, and if somebody comes and offers you a cigarette, a person who is oriented on the outcome, who is focusing on the outcome and trying to change the outcome first, what he will say is, sorry, I don't want cigarette because I am now trying to quit smoking. But a person who is focusing on changing the identity first will say, sorry, I am a non-smoker, so I don't smoke. Okay, so James Clear says the second way is like better. So if you think you are a non-smoker, then that helps in your mind, thinking that okay, I am a non-smoker, I'm not going to smoke, and I will automatically try to quit smoking or reduce smoking. So if you think that I am a healthy person and I am supposed to go to gym every day, so you will automatically go to gym and do that habit more and more. Okay, so think you are already the person you want to achieve. Okay, so that will help you a lot. So it's about the direction. So either you can come from outcome to identity or identity to outcome. So choose identity to outcome. Think that you are already the person who you want to be. Okay, and then act accordingly. Okay, then what James Clear tells us that there are four stages of habit. Okay, so 4 stages of habit. So first one is cue, okay, then craving, then response and reward. Okay, so this is like a circle. So first from cue it will go to craving and then response and then reward, and this cycle continues. So that's the habit. For example, you have a habit of always checking your phone. Okay, so the cue is the phone buzzes and you feel like you crave like taking the phone, and your response will be you take the phone, and the reward is you look at the phone, sees the message, and you satisfied your craving. Okay, so that happens again and again, and that becomes a habit. So what to do to build a good habit is to get so give cues to the habit that you want to cultivate. For example, you want to drink more water every day. So you want to see a water bottle near you, so keep a bottle of water near your desk so that you get the cue by seeing the water bottle. Oh, I want to drink, I'm thirsty, I want to drink more water. So that's a cue. So increase the cue of good habits. And for the ones that you want to quit, for example, the buzzing of the mobile phone, keep the mobile phone away from you so that it is invisible. So that cue is invisible, you don't hear the buzzing of your phone, and you don't crave to see that message. So you are making that the bad habits cue invisible, but you are trying to for the good habits that you want to make, you are trying to make it more obvious, basically. Like the you are putting a water bottle near your table. So you can see I have my water bottle here in my table. So yeah, like that, if you make it obvious, that cue, okay, for the good habits. Then the one thing that James Clear tells us is make the environment for building the good habit. For example, if you want to sleep at one particular time at 10 o'clock, okay, so in the bedroom you go and sleep, but keep the other distractions away from the bedroom. For example, TV, or keeping your mobile phone near the bed. Okay, so those are other distractions. So bedroom should be, you make bedroom a place to sleep, so your other habits are not happening in the bedroom, like watching the phone or watching TV. So your brain will associate bedroom to sleeping, so whenever you go to bedroom you feel like sleeping. Okay, and for doing exercise, if you have a particular room in your house to do exercise, you always do exercise in that room. So whenever you go to that room, you feel like doing exercise. Okay, so that is like a setting up an environment for your good habits. Then what you can do is like make your habit, the habit that you need to cultivate, do it next to a habit that you already does. For example, you have a habit of drinking coffee in the morning, so you want to build a habit of meditating. So set up like okay, I will meditate immediately after I drink my morning coffee. So it's like a stacking habits. Okay, that is one way. Another way is you can also put a habit that you are already doing, or you want it every day. For example, you really love to watch your favorite podcast. Okay, so that's your habit that you always want to do. So the habit that you want to build, put it before that the habit that you want to do. For example, you want to do exercise and you're feeling like a bit hesitant to do it every day. So you make it a point that you will do the exercise, and only after that you will watch the podcast. So the reward comes after your habit that you want to make. So you can combine it together. You can combine one habit you already do, drinking coffee in the morning, then the habit you want to do, that is maybe exercise for 10 minutes, then you reward it with your favorite podcast watching hobby. Okay, so that will make the difficult hobby easier for you to do, because you are rewarded with something good. Okay, then another thing James Clear tells us is to plan your behavior and what time you are going to do it and at what location you are going to do it. Make a note of it, and also track your progress. So when you see, okay, you're making good progress every day, it itself makes you happy and improves your dopamine, and then makes you more happy, and then it is a motivation to continue doing your habit. Okay. And you have to be more patient and persistent with this process, because when we start a habit, first we will be very excited to start a habit, but that excitement actually reduces after a point of time, and it will become like till point A we'll be very excited and we'll be doing our habit easily. Then from point A to point B, we will be like struggling to be persistent, and we will be struggling to do it every day. Okay. And then we will reach a point C. That's when our habit, it becomes actually a habit, and then after that it's very easy, it will happen automatically. So in some books it says, not in this book but in some book I have read, that it takes about 60 days for a habit to become a habit actually. So till 60 days we will struggle, but once we cross that 60-day point, then it becomes automatic and it becomes a habit, and won't be difficult for us to do it. Okay. So this is the phase that we have to be very careful, we have to be persistent and always move forward. With these points from the book that James Clear has written, Atomic Habits, I believe that you will be consistent in making a very good habit, and before you know, you will be amazed to see that you have made very good progress. I hope you liked my video. Please like, share and subscribe and save it to watch later. Bye.